Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. I'm here with a vision. In this vision, I see a man furious, okay? Infuriated. God said furious is the understatement. Infuriated. Ready to fight. Ready to go off on any and everybody because he on edge, okay? And he is not happy about whatever it is that he found out, and people scrambling trying to figure out how to calm him down, but they can't figure out how to calm him down, and they done ran away the one person that know how to calm him down. God said oops, oopsie. The scripture comes from Nahum 3:11. Even you are drunken, you are hidden. Even you seek a strong place because of an enemy. All your fortresses are fig trees with first fruits. If they are shaken, they have fallen into the mouth of the eater. Behold, your people are women in your midst. To your enemies thoroughly open have been the gates of your land. Fire has consumed your bars. God said, in reality, okay, you know what I'm saying? God just got his hands, he's shrugging his shoulders like, you know what I'm saying? It's a personal issue. That is a personal issue. It ain't no situation where this would be like you got fired from your job and they try to call you while you at your new job, okay? Or while you looking for a new job, talking about the printer don't work. That is a personal issue. That is not my problem. That's not my problem. And it ain't my problem to both. Because while I was there and I was working there, and every time the printer broke, I went and I fixed the printer. Y'all act like y'all had a problem with me fixing the printer. The whole time I was trying to get the paper jam out of there. Everybody they could possibly, oh no, you ain't doing that right. You ain't doing, we don't really need her to do. I could, like, you know what I'm saying? We could get somebody else to do it. We could get somebody, baby, go ahead and get somebody else to do it then. Get somebody else to do. I quit. Get somebody else to do it then. Get somebody else to do it then. It ain't no situation where, well, you can do your job, but you got to do it while we sit up here talking to you crazy. Well, you can do your job, but you need to do it exactly the way that we said. Well, you can do your job, but you gonna need to do that. Why is that machine making so much? Hey, you can do that. Baby, we ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for no micromanagement over here. We don't do micromanaging over here. We ain't got time for that. Baby, God said you are an independent contractor. Why in the world do you need somebody telling you how to do your job? God said, baby, in a panic, stressed. Oh, well, you should have thought about that. You should have thought about that, baby. When I say you should have thought about it, you should have thought about it hard. Stressed, worried, concerned. Oops. See, this is the reason when you're in a relationship with somebody, you don't go around bad-mouthing your person to other people, regardless if it's family, friends, it don't matter. Because when you are in a position to where you can't sleep without them no more, and you can't go without hearing their voice anymore, and you can't go without being around them anymore, all those people going to be confused and trying to figure out what's wrong with you. That is a personal problem. You can't treat everybody like they just anybody. Because if there are certain people that you don't want to lose. And God said, now this is the judgment. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.